And we are now live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Black Skies. Now, when we last left our dubious heroes, we had just arrived in X City and had split up because that's always a good idea to go exploring.
Yay!
So, so, if I remember correctly, we got
Pause.
to everyone
Dally, are
once.
you sure you're streaming?
It takes a second.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I refreshed it several times. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Just be more patient, please.
Don't worry about it, Dread. She knows what she's doing.
I
Thank
think.
you. Okay, so back to the recap.
Well, basically, the main thing was that you guys arrived at X City and you saw a boy band, a line for a faith healer, a bunch of guards.
And Stubbs ate a boot.
That is true. A Weedle. And, what
The
else
charlatan.
was there? Ah, yes.
The guy selling stuff.
The octopus who you chased away.
Mm-hmm. Ah, good times. No, I wasn't the one that chased him away. That was Hatter with his shotgun.
I meant you as a general statement. But anyhow, that. Oh, what? Smarty, is something wrong with your thing? Apparently, Smarty's having trouble joining the call, or.
I think it probably mic troubles more than anything else.
Is it? He says he can't hear anything.
Or headset, I guess, in this particular case.
Yeah, that's.
Or it might be...
That's,
Okay. It might be Skype being a butt.
Damn you, butts.
Skype is a butt, as it does.
Although I'm glad he's here. I was worried we'd have to do the session without him.
Yes, me too. But that's the general gist of the idea. Now, if I remember correctly, and you may correct me if I'm wrong, because my brain is a sieve, Letty was going to talk to the guards. Crane and Rio were chatting with the far-fetched who worked for or fronting. Sorry, my brain's a little slow.
Turns out the Zarging does not just affect Eli's connection.
No, I was always like this. Ah, fuck me. Road's noisy today, sorry.
I need to apologize. That's not something you can control.
This is why I hate roadsters with loud engines.
Was that a motorcycle?
I don't know. Possibly. This is also why I hate motorcycles, but I understand that is a controversial statement around here.
Hey.
Case in point. But my curmudgeoning aside, I think everyone else had just finished dicking around with their stuff, so they can just decide wherever the hell they want to go.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where the hell Stubbs was going to go after his incident at the mail carrier.
Stubbs, the boot is kind of giving you indigestion.
Yeah.
It is very heavy metal.
Start headbanging.
Is it more metal than I am?
I should have seen that coming. I really should have seen that coming. But, who wants to get started on this shit?
I would love to do Letty talking to the guards, but I'm happy to wait if anyone else has a scene they'd like to do first.
Alright.
I think you're the only one with an actual idea.
No, that
so.
seems... that seems like a good... That seems like a good place to start. So, there are a few different guards you could talk to. None of them look overburdened with friendliness. There is a Bisharp, notably very much not the Bisharp that was in the boy band. That Bisharp was very tall and slender. This one kind of looks like he's half Machamp.
One too many donuts.
No, one too many hours in the gym.
Bumping on.
Yeah, I'll talk to him then.
Alright. The Bisharp looks down at you and says, I'm kind of busy, kid. Don't really need civvies here.
Letty, who is still carrying the letter in her mouth, mumbles, "Oh, what are you busy with?"
I'm guarding this town and keeping the glaciads out. It's my job.
Letty looks around and keeps looking around. She kind of turns round in a full circle, then turns back to face the guard. "I don't see any glassy islets."
That's because I'm doing my job so well.
Blink, blink. Is your job to help people in X City, Let?
Can you hear me now?
Yay,
Yes, we can hear
Smarty!
you.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yay!
Oh no, can Smarty hear us?
Alright, so it's just a sound. So you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Curses.
Son of a bitch.
Check your recording.
That won't help. We need to type
Yeah,
it down.
I realized that as I was saying it.
You did.
I was like,
Technical difficulties, you say.
I can't type and think at the same time.
Neek, no.
Actually, I can't think in general. Nick, what the fuck are you doing?
beep, beep, I'm a cloud.
I'm a cloud hat.
The sound is fine. Literally everything else, like... I've got YouTube playing in the background and I can still hear that. I could still hear the call when it was being called. The sound is fine, I just can't hear you guys.
Hang on.
Just yell
Also,
really,
yes,
really
I might have
loudly.
dozed off a bit. Restart.
I'm really sorry, Smarty. But, he says, well, yes, but, I can do the most help by not letting you guys be a
still the
danger
same.
to yourselves and others.
Nothing has
And
changed.
it sounds...
Hang on.
Rebooting Smarty. Please stand by.
It
Sorry,
seems
got
Smarty
distracted
is
there for a
not
second.
vision ready,
What?
despite what his picture shows.
It's okay.
Letty will look up at the guard and, oh, Well, is there a guardlet who is better at being helpful lit? Blink, blink.
Ooh.
Ow.
And roll insight.
Burn was super
Shit, I just
effective.
realized
That was powerful.
I'm not in the rolls room. 1 minute.
You got a burn heal for
But
that?
yes, that is hot. Damn. Da-da-da-da.
Lady used 6 burn. It was super effective.
But yes, how does the guard react to that?
The guard is clearly just a bit stunned. He says, "You, I'm doing my job."
Blink, blink. Okay, I'm just asking that if there is someone
He
who can be more
quickly
helpful
clears
lit.
his throat and says, "Look, if you want to register a complaint."
Then nothing.
Sorry, I'm getting into the rules room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should probably do that too. I forgot about that once again.
Ain't nobody here but
But-
Diglets. What?
He kind of
Uh-oh, did something happen? Hello?
Is Eli zarging?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's our spots.
Sorry, damn it.
And
Wow, Zog is on his ass today.
It is a bit.
No, if
Ooh.
In the chat it says angry Eli noises at Zarg. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, well, while Eli is battling the evil forces of Zarg, either you guys could maybe discuss what you'd like to do, or we could do like fill in time reader this viewer Q&A or something.
Yeah.
I'd be okay
Yep.
with a Q&A. That'd be fun. Every time we tried doing it before, the moment we got started, we had to end it.
Excellent, it's foolproof. We'll see. I'll see if there are any.
Okay, Bucky.
Bucky?
Bucky said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. I'm having a lot of trouble hearing Bucky today. I wonder if it's just me.
Hmm.
No, it's me too. I was just able to catch I'll be right back.
Hmm.
I mean, I can hear him when no one else is talking, but that's it.
Yeah.
We've had this problem a lot of times.
New microphone for Bucky for Christmas, you say?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
but
have
I
a question.
don't think it's the microphone. I think it's his computer.
Yeah.
Ah.
What are the characters' full names? Ooh.
Yep, Chrono Zephyr asks, what are the characters' full names?
Stubbs' name is Stubbs. That's it.
Oh, do we have an Eli back?
everything is butts.
We've decided to do reader Q&A when you're zarging.
If someone else asks another question, I'll write it down so that way if Zog's again, we can go ahead and answer it.
Well, that was a great idea. Thank you, Hatter.
Zarg.
Eli, you back?
Hmm. That's debatable right now.
In which case, I will say that Letty's full name is Letty. Yeah.
Actually, I think probably a shorter answer. Uh-oh. What?
Oh, Ellen.
Would Creed win in a fight against Godzilla?
That is a good one.
What?
Yes. The answer is yes.
No, well,
Skybrew's full name is Skybrew.
Hold on. What was that previous question?
Would Creed
Chrono
win in a
asked
fight
would
against
Queen
Godzilla?
yeah. Technically no, because no one can win in a fight against Godzilla.
You shut your mouth.
Except for Charles Barkley.
What about Thor?
Green is way too much of a badass.
Look, Terminator maybe, but Godzilla literally cannot die.
You are the Terminator tree.
Well, then,
Someone draw that,
okay.
please.
okay.
You
Had
first.
on, if you don't fight till death,
I don't think so, because I think his laser blast is radioactive, and I think that would fall under the category of fire type, which I'm weak against.
Neek says, how about Zargzilla?
That is my never-ending crusade.
So we put Kreen up
But-
against Zarg with his
And
shotgun.
shotgun tree.
then-
Shotgun tree.
By the way, I did check it out. Who's the Delibird?
Nikki.
Nikki.
Nikki. You remember how he said he has a 4-type advantage on me? I checked
Yeah.
it out, and the shotgun is super effective against him.
It's like, oh, Nikki, guess what I got?
So super effective against you.
The great equalizer.
Thank you, Kono.
Okay. So, we have a question for Obi now.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we?
From Andrea.
What's the weirdest thing Stubbs won't do?
Well, that's
That is a
bit
fantastic question. I guess it has to fall under what your classification of weird is. Because honestly, he doesn't really think of things as being weird.
This is
And
true.
then- I'm trying to. Chronos
Well-
question, I think, might have some.
Well, Stubbs has used the word weird to describe things before.
Well, yes, things are weird, but he doesn't consider things that he doesn't consider anything he does as weird.
Okay.
By that I mean just him doing things like he doesn't really think about people's opinions whether or not things are weird or not. He just thinks, can he do it or not is probably the
Okay.
easiest way to think about it.
Not even is
So
it a
the
good
answer-
idea, just can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the answer would be anything Stubbs can't do is weird.
Yeah, that would probably be the best way to look at it.
Yeah.
Zephyr asks what is Stubbs' favourite mineral that he won't eat, and Smarty answers, whatever Yui's teapot is made out of.
Yeah.
There may be more than one answer to that.
And I love Bubbles' question.
How long can Yui survive without tea?
I think
Letty.
the big easier question is how long will the world survive without Yui having tea?
Fair.
Smarty's response: 2 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 2 seconds.
I have the
Chronos
feeling that that's been
asks-
tested before.
Will Letty ever become a professional interpretive dancer?
She isn't already?
She's not a professional because she don't get paid for it.
Oh.
She's a starving artist.
Yeah, I think she does it as a hobby.
Yeah, she has to resort to eating dirt. She's so poor.
Okay, that
Yes,
was
Letty
funny.
is indeed dirt poor. Or
No, I
dirt-
think she's dirt rich.
Dirt
That's
rich.
dirt
Yeah,
everywhere.
no, you're right. She's dirt rich.
And plus, I don't think eating dirt is really a problem for her because that's kind of a thing.
Nam 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 nam. Oh, excuse me.
I think everybody's a minor amount of sleepy today.
A little bit.
Question for Hatter.
Oh.
Is Green's human inhabiting soul the soul of Jackson Pollock? If so, does he paint with berries?
That's a good question, actually. I'm gonna say no. I'm trying to think of really like an old soul who's really just really gentle but is badass when needs to be.
Dark Monk Smarty's response, it's Bob Ross.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Happy
What?
little pseudo-woodos.
I really
What-
like
what?
Bubbles' question, which is how did Crean meet Shelley?
Oh, okay,
That's
that
actually a fantastic question.
that's a bit of a backstory kind of thing, but I'm willing to explain because I don't actually feel like it's gonna ever come up. Yes, Chrono, I agree with that. The spirit is Charlie Chaplin. But the way he met Shelley is that Crean was best friends with a human, which is how he became a Trevenant instead of his pre-evolution. And he was that person was a like a what's the word I'm looking for? He did natural medicines, and he found Shelley in the nearby lake, and just kind of became friends, a detective over Shelley, as was the wish of his best friend.
Okay. Next question that was popped up. Neek's question. Which characters can enjoy smooth jazz?
Crean.
Skyber. I
Rio,
think the better
possibly.
question is who can't enjoy smooth jazz.
Ratcher.
That's
Oh,
probably true, actually.
I feel like Ratchet would be screamo metal.
Yeah. Or no, Ratcher. Wonder how Ratcher would deal with Sabaton and that stuff.
Letty likes elevator music.
And Smarty's comment is Yui prefers classical.
Yui would.
Well, it's not whether you prefer. Uh-oh.
Oh God, Chrono. Can someone else read it? Because I'm too busy laughing.
Is his name always Rio? If so, does he dance in the sun?
I know the song you're talking about. I just can't remember his name. And yes, his name is always Rio. But he prefers to be in the forest rather than the sun.
Duran Rio.
I thought it was Dances on the Sand.
Yeah, that's the... Her name is Rio and she dances on... Yeah. I'll have to look that up.
By the way, I am totally making it canon that the spirit inside Queen is Charlie Chaplin.
So at some point he's gonna be sitting in a little capsule car with a magnet hanging out, and as soon as something metal goes by, he'll just yes.
I might actually use Smarty's comment about Rio's full name, just for the hell of it. Rio de Janeiro.
Someone wants a hug.
Jesus wants a hug.
I like that. That should totally be his name.
That actually pissed my parents off when I did that.
What?
the Jesus wants a hug thing.
My mom doesn't get angry at that, but she's always trying to remember what I call that statue, and that's what I call it. But she can never remember it.
Here's the thing. I want to get that shirt, but given the fact that I'm in Oklahoma, with preachers that come on campus regularly, I'm not sure I want to wear it. And considering that Texas is where I'd be wearing it otherwise.
No, I totally wear it in Texas. I just carry a big ass shotgun with me just in case you're safe. Remember, in
Yeah,
Texas,
I know
it's the
it's.
bigger gun.
True.
How the hell do you say that? I know it's called Christ the Redeemer, but I don't actually know the way to pronounce it in Portuguese.
Oh,
But yeah,
Toronto, that's horrible.
we
Dally,
were
Chrono's headcanon. Letty sings "Take on Me" when no one is around.
Cannoned. But instead of the echoes, she goes, "Take on me, dig, dig,
dig
dig."
dig dig.
The chat is just dictating all canon.
I mean, it's not like it affects the story much. It's just some fun we
They're
do.
coming up with good canon, so it's fair.
Yeah.
Well, now that I think about it, Charlie Chaplin, I'm gonna definitely make sure that he does a few Charlie Chaplin-esque things.
Get them the hat. Crean needs the hat.
It wouldn't fit on his head.
Oh, just stick it
wait,
in
no,
his
no.
branch.
The Kabuto can wear it.
Yeah, Shelley could wear it. But Shelley's that woman that always wants a Charlie Chaplin. A giant bowler hat. It's just freaking huge.
I'm sure we can get one of those in Hipsterville.
Oh God, no, it's not. What you say that? I'm like, no.
Well, where the hell else do you think we could get one, or we can get Yzma to make one?
Ooh.
I know that's not her name, but I can't fucking remember the name she actually uses.
I missed
Close
that.
enough.
I missed that session, and I so wish I was there because I would just want her to look at Creed and go, I got nothing.
Well, it's like I'm the only reason I recognize the name is because I know it's the backwards name that she used in the show,
Yeah.
because she poses as the principal, and of course
Oh,
nobody
that's
can see
right.
through the paper thin disguise, but
Amzy?
something like that.
Gordon Ramsay?
Principal
No.
Amzi was Yzma in the TV series, yes. And
I
Kronk never
forgot
got it.
that
Yeah, of course. Kronk
We do
doesn't
this
get it.
we do this every episode, Kronk. I always reveal it to be me, and you're always surprised.
Really?
No, he's not only surprised, he completely forgets the fact that she's both the principal. Like, she'll change in front of him, and he's just like, whoa. So, you should talk to the principal. I can't remember Crunk being stupid, but not that stupid.
Well, they needed to make him funnier for the kids for every week, so.
Yeah, I don't even think they got I don't even think they got Patrick Warburton to do his voice. Did they?
I'll
I don't
check.
think so.
Anyone remember what the hell that show was called?
The Emperor's New
Emperor's
School.
New School, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
By the way, at my work, because we have those big doors that you have at stores to stop damage from carts and whatnot, I always kick them open. And I go, boom, baby. It freaks out my managers.
And then there's occasionally that one person says, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah, most of my friends get it. My managers don't, though.
Okay.
Generational gap, I guess.
Any other questions?
Oh yeah. I didn't see any.
Well, yeah, there haven't been
Oh.
any.
There was the one
Cro-
about the Shelley sprite, but
Oh, yeah.
oh, hang on. Do we have Eli? Eli, are you there? This is
Eli.
This is
I guess
interesting
not.
timing because I was about to ask Andrea to end the call so that Smarty could restart it and see if that at least lets him in properly.
Huh. It says Patrick Warburton was Chrome.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh,
His
yeah.
his voice sounded off in the show, and I'm not sure what that was about.
I mean, software,
Um,
voice act.
Andrea, do you think you could end the call, please?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Sure.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
No, Eli. I'm asking Andrea to end the call so that Smarty can restart it.
Okay, I understand that, but it just started working right at the.
And Eli.
I am so confused. Eli turned into a Pokemon, you guys.
I hate everything.
So
Poor
please,
Eli.
just like capture that one soundbite and send it to me, please. That's
Please
gonna
tell
be
me
my
you were
new
recording that. Dally, please tell me you're recording that
I'm
locally.
still recording.
Good.
I haven't
If I-
stopped.
Please send it to me. Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay.
Maybe I should put that on my soundboard.
I'll end the call.
God damn it.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Right back.
Everyone okay with that? We're gonna try ending and have Smarty
Yep.
host.
Yep.
Okay.
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 Yeah. well,
Thanks, Andrea.
Hello.
All right.
Hello?
Have we got Smarty hosting now?
Hey, Smarty.
What's up?
Oh, Smarty,
Yo.
can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, at least that's one
Yay.
problem fixed. And
Yay.
Immaculate seems to be here, so...
That was loud.
What?
Is it working now?
I think so.
No, it's not working right now. I still don't hear anybody.
Nope. Everybody is completely quiet. I'm just guessing what you're saying.
Oh, asshole.
Smarty, don't be a butt.
Question
Zarg's
that
job.
that was
I'm
asked
gonna
and
do
answered.
that.
Is Shelly ever going to evolve? The response, yes.
maybe.
Yes. She can evolve. She actually is at level 10 at the moment. I believe she evolves at level 20 something. So she can evolve in canon because she I think I discussed this with Eli that she gains whenever eye level she gains a level.
Neat.
Uh,
And you
I-
can
I
now
believe-
see Shelly, the little sprite that Zephyr made of her.
Yeah. In his words, Queen grew on her.
Literally.
Wow.
Kabuto evolves at level 40.
yeah,
40.
Okay,
Okay.
so you guys, now that Eli is back, do we want to try and press ahead with the session before we lose him again?
Yes.
I would like to. So, anyway, where we were was you just asked if someone could help, and the Bisharp makes a noise not dissimilar to the one I made upon re-entering the call,
Lol.
and it says, "Look, we've got an HR department for this.
I don't have a complaint, Lit. I'm just trying to find someone, Lit.
Wouldn't it be PR?
Ha.
And in
yeah, actually, you're right. It would be PR.
That's just
I had
something with
confusing.
an R in it.
Well, here's the thing. PR, you've got public relations, then that would also be PR Pokemon resources.
I guess so. Yes.
But in any case, Letty is blinking and saying, I just want to find some Pokélet.
There is actually a rather loud noise from somewhere down the guard line, and you can see a Granbull. She's quite small for a Granbull, actually, but she commands. She has a huge aura. Basically, they all stand up and salute the second they see her,
Oh god, it's Olivia Armstrong.
and she just sort of stomps her way over and stops right in front of the Bisharp, who instantly stands up very straight and salutes. Ma'am,
Letty
yes,
does the
ma'am.
same except without the saluting.
Mhm. She looks down and barks, "You, private." She's looking at you.
At Letty?
Yeah.
Letty Eeps.
Yes, Lit. Ma'am Lit. She's still got the paper in her mouth.
She actually reaches down and swipes the paper.
No,
and
Lit!
looks at it. Then she
That
reads
was
it
more
over,
adorable than it should have been.
drops it on the ground in front of you, and says, "You're gonna want to go to Weston 13th."
Really, Lit? That's where Gabby Lit is?
Yep.
Yay, Lit! She picks up the paper in her mouth
And
again.
you, don't be an asshole. She says to the sharp, "Ma'am, yes, ma'am."
Letty digs excitedly around the granville and then bumps her head into her knee in a nuzzle. Thank you, Ma'am Lit! And then she bobs off.
The Gramble continues marching down the line.
Tick, 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 tick.
For the record, the other guards kind of glare at you a bit.
Letty is oblivious. She's closer to completing her quest.
Wait, Letty can't be me.
Stubbs is oblivious.
Ha.
Speaking of, Stubbs, you're feeling kind of icky.
Like you ate a parking boot.
Yes.
He says just that. I feel like I ate a parking boot.
Well, there's a reason for that. I don't remember who went with Stubbs, but I know Stubbs wasn't alone.
It was just Dora.
Oh, right. Dora says, Stubbs, are you okay?
Not really. Blah.
As she's talking, you can hear a in the distance and getting closer.
Jesus,
Oh
it's
crap!
the
It's the
fuzz.
fuzz.
Wait, Queen's not there. What?
Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a trash can nearby?
Yes, there is.
Get in the cardboard box.
Stubbs hides in the trash can. What, did you think he was going to eat it?
You knock over the trash can with a loud clatter, but still manage to get inside it, and Dora follows you. Quite a few of the vagrants and drifters glance at you, but don't really do anything. And,
By the way, Stubbs has no idea why he's doing that. It was just a knee-jerk reaction,
alright, fair.
even though he doesn't have knees.
Shouldn't that be a stub jerk reaction?
I guess.
As you're in there, the alarm gets closer and closer until you can see a pair of bronzors, one of them glowing blue and one of them glowing red, and a bronzong between them flying.
Do they alternate?
Yes. And the bronzong turns to one of the transients and says, "Citizen, have you seen somebody who would have willfully violated city property today?"
Well, that depends on how you describe violated.
The vagrant, who is a grimer, chuckles and says, "Man, I've barely seen anything today."
He's so high.
The bronzong says, "Very well, don't let me catch you loitering.
No lollygagging.
However,"
Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll.
didn't hear that. What?
Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll.
No lollygagging.
However,
So
according to my...
Am I quiet?
you're a little quiet.
Alright, I'll...
No, I'm not saying you should be quiet, I'm saying that you are.
No, I know. I'm...
Okay, just making sure.
Is it better?
Nope. All the technical difficulties, all them.
This is just...
Did you Zarg Eli or are you just pretending?
Wait, what?
Sorry. It sounded like you cut off.
God damn it.
Let me guess, someone stole your sweet cake.
Lol.
So
Wrong game.
I just pulled up the stat page for Bronzor.
Mhm.
Just over a foot tall, 133 pounds.
Yeah,
So-
Looks like made of
it's
solid
made
metal.
entirely out of metal.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically Stubbs' weight.
It's just a floating Stubbs.
Yeah, it's a floating Stubbs.
Guys,
Yes.
Okay, you're a little louder now.
is that
Oh,
okay?
nope, never mind.
Okay, it's doing the thing where it's using my computer mic again.
Oh.
Yep.
That explains it.
I don't know
Yep.
how to fucking fix that because it just does it all the goddamn time.
Can you keep your computer mic close to you?
Yeah, it's annoying, but I can.
As long as we have our players, it will be awesome.
Hang on. So what ability does Stubbs have? Just out of curiosity.
He has Rockhead.
Because I just clicked over and a hidden ability, heavy metal, which doubles the user's weight.
I was considering that. I was. But I was like, to actually make use of that, I'd have to hit level 50 some odd, and just no.
Okay, so are we ready to continue, or do we want to keep up working on the sound issues?
Up to you.
I'll just play with it as I go.
All right, you're sounding louder now, so that's a good
Well,
thing.
that's because I'm right next to the mic.
Makes sense. So, the Bronzor says, "I am still detecting the signature of damaged public property in this vicinity. Kindly stop loitering so I can do my job." And the Grimer slinks down into one of the storm drains.
Your move.
And the Bronzor begins slowly moving through the alley, and you can kind of feel a powerful psychic waves being sent out. You can feel it, Stubbs, because your belly hurts like crazy whenever it does.
Busted.
Stubbs is not happy.
Eh. One of the Bronzors moves right past the trash can and then begins blaring loudly. And then the Bronzong picks up the trash can and turns it upside down.
Oh,
Stubbs falls out of the trash can. Twonk.
You fall on top of Dora, who squeaks with surprise and a bit of pain.
Well, yeah, he's quite heavy, so that's to be
Yes.
expected.
It's a squeaky toy.
Yeah.
Have you been participating in any willful destruction of city property?
I ate a thing.
it tasted yucky.
We will be taking both of you down to court for further questioning. Do you wish to resist arrest? Dora actually says, "No, I mean, are you going to hurt us?" And she sort of squirms out from beneath Stubbs to stand in front of him.
Oh, she's protecting her Stubbs.
The Bronzong says, "If you are behaved, and if you follow the law, we will not let any harm befall you while imprisoned and awaiting your trial."
Oh god.
And then it reaches down and picks up Stubbs in one bell arm and Dora in the other before starting to float off with the sirens still blaring. Dora is kind of squirming, but it's clear she won't really fight back unless Stubbs does.
Stubbs won't fight unless they mess with Dora.
All right. For the record, everyone currently in X City can hear the wee 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 wee.
Oh.
So, do we want to do Smarty and Buddy next, or rather, Huey and Buddy, or Crean and which
Rio.
Crean and Rio, or do you want to do something with Sky Brew, Ellen?
I do have a funny line for when Rio meets back up with the boy band followers. Ellen, you there?
Uh-oh. Somebody dying of tummy ache?
No, that was me stretching.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's good.
so actually, do you guys want to meet back up now since both of your tiny quest lines have sort of resolved?
Tiny quest line, achieved boy band poster.
Yes, you did.
But sure.
Okay. So you all meet right where the boy band was, though the teenage girls have mostly dissipated now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gonna do something or what?
I was just waiting for someone else.
Yeah,
Fred, didn't you say you had a funny line?
Oh. So I assume you're near the posters booth?
Well, we're just standing there. Just hanging around.
yeah, Buddy's just hanging around, but he's trying to be discreet about the fact that he has posters.
Rio's going to
It's just sticking out of
glance-
Yui's back.
Rio's going to glance over the posters and then snap back to the one of the law punny and pause. And he just looks at it. And you can just see his brain trying to process it.
Processing. 50%.
It's just like, with pants that tight, that can't be a guy. Or won't be one for long.
For the record, the pants are in fact tight enough to show that Miles is quite a man.
He is
my
most
God.
definitely a man.
Jesus Christ.
A man.
There is a considerable bulge.
Or at least there's something that would imply maleness in there.
And Rio just pauses. And then it's just like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
Do not want.
He's still wearing booty shorts and a tank top, though.
Yeah. It's just Rio just can't wrap his mind around why anyone would want to wear something that tight and constricting.
Rio has clearly never been a machoke.
Well, considering the
Or I'm a
fact
champ.
that he grew up in the wild,
Fair point.
I don't have the muscle pants.
Damn it, Neek.
Neek, what the fuck did you do?
it's not showing up on stream or in my. Can't tell you.
Beep beep, I'm a cloud.
God damn it.
Well,
But-
there's three of them there now.
But,
Little cloud formation
now,
heading.
for the record, you guys can, since you're sort of in the center of early town, you can see that a Granbull is just chewing out a one of the guards, who is a big old Bisharp, and you can hear a siren blaring in the distance.
Wee.
And you can hear the vague sound of teenage girl screams in another distance. And the line for what's the word? For Poppy is still there. Oh, and hang on, I got a private message. Something.
Just looking over at the grandmother like, that reminds me of me in the future.
Ian really just nods as his brain is still trying to process that.
What the hell?
In a faint, he's just. I assume you guys had fun with that?
What, the future thing? No.
No, I'm talking about the concert.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, I guess.
They thought I was a girl again.
At this point, I'm just rolling with it.
It's not even that Yui's mad. It's just like, has this what my
It's
life
like,
has become
this is
now?
happening again.
Mm-hmm.
One day Yui's just gonna be like, I ship it.
Or just actually starts flirting back.
It's like, wow, this is going to become really awkward when it reaches a certain point.
And that's why he does it.
I can't wait to see
you
his
a thing.
face. Yeah, I see it.
Blake is sending you secret love notes.
Ooh.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Ruling on this shipping, yay or nay?
Hell yay.
Hell yay.
I shop it.
I shop it.
I thought it was ho yay, not
Jose.
Oh wait, never mind. That's a particular kind of shipping. Never mind.
Yeah.
To be fair, it does fit here.
It does, but how long were you gonna go before you told me that you weren't a girl?
Long enough.
Thought you liked me, man.
Look, longest game of chicken ever.
I think it'd be more like the hardest.
Well, my thing is, I have the idea that the moment it happens, the dude's first thought is going to be, oh shit, if this gets leaked to the press. And just that look on his face, I want to see it. Priceless.
I think Blake will like him anyway.
It's a very risque version of Deal or No Deal. Dick or No Dick.
You guys are
I'd
terrible.
watch it.
You know, honestly, I would want to watch that show too.
Yeah.
But, so you can actually see that a few of the teenage girls are still gathered around the Conkeldur's table and getting a few leftover posters.
That was the manager, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
seems to be.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. I just had the image of the Conkeldurr looking like Stan from Gravity Falls.
It's Crunk.
A little bit.
Crunkle Stan.
A little bit, yeah. And it's notable that this Conkeldurr isn't actually carrying any shit.
Well, he is now. He's carrying a large wad of money.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, with the information you've been given, is there anything you want to do?
Look in the chat.
It's
Grunkle
your
Dirt.
old conkle Stan.
Grunkle duh.
Also, the conkeldurr has a set of bifocals.
Of course he does.
Well, I suppose I'm gonna go rescue Stubbs from prison.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Stubbs
Do you
just.
say that in
Yep.
character?
As was that. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Stubbs just telepathy. Stubbs has been arrested.
I would not have pegged it to be him.
Rio just sighs in face palms.
I thought it'd be Ratcher.
I'm pretty sure Ratcher has also been arrested.
For the record, none of you are sure where Ratcher is.
I'm pretty sure Ratcher has been arrested.
That's going to be the funny thing is Stubbs is going to get there. It's going to get locked in prison, and then Ratcher's going to already be there.
Just locked in the same cell as Ratcher.
And Ratcher's
Like,
oh no!
Ratcher throws her harmonica at Stubbs from across the a cell.
And then he eats it.
You know, Stubbs could just eat his way out of the cell.
It just they have to put him in a rubber cell because he keeps eating the bars.
Either that or they just get a giant magnet.
And then Stubbs is just like,
He's just wiggling his legs.
For the record, at jail, you can find out that you are brought inside of a very large building, as in obscenely large, and checked in by a bored-looking hypno who talks like Janine from the Ghostbusters. Please?
The movie or the animated series?
The movie. Please state your name and reason for being here. Ma'am. Ma'am, you know me. You see me every day. Ask me if I care, honey.
I like her.
And then Stubbs goes, "Do you care?"
No.
Okay.
Actually, just on the whole inversion of groove shtick stuff sounds like the waitress from the Grub Hut or
That's
whatever.
true. But she stamps a few things and actually stamps both your forehead and Dora's. You can't read what your stamp says, but Dora's says, juvenile ward.
Stubbs is like, I don't know what that means.
And she says, are you arresting little kids again?
Note the again in that.
Yeah, that was not lost on me.
Janice, my sensors detect that this thing has acted and maliciously destroyed public property.
I don't know what that means either.
My senses detected justice.
Alright, whatever. Just toss him in the juvie ward.
Seriously, this guy feels like RoboCop.
Okay, seriously, did we just get arrested by the Ghostbusters?
No, Chrono points it out. It's like it's the
Monsters Inc. the
Yeah,
slug.
Monsters Inc. one.
Although, if it is the Ghostbusters, who you gonna call? Crean, because he's a ghost type.
Bum, bum, dun,
I just
dun.
realized how intimidating that would be if he just showed up, like he just
Sup?
like pounding his fist into his other hand. He has really big hands.
He does.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Bronzong actually floats over to what actually kind of looks like something halfway between a playpen and a jail, and you can see quite a few other young Pokemon in it,
It's a ball
including
pit.
actually, and yes, it is a ball pit.
Oh my god!
And sitting at the very top of it is an Igglybuff who is smoking a very large cigar. And he just lowers the grate that covers the whole door, chucks you both in, and then floats off. You will be processed in due time. Please wait patiently and do not cause chaos within the facilities.
The
If
Igglybuff's,
so, you will be prosecuted.
the Igglybuff's the commissioner.
The Igglybuff chews on his cigar, takes it out of his mouth, and says, "Ah, fresh meat."
Oh, yeah.
What Pokemon is this?
Igglybuff.
Igglybuff.
The baby version of Jigglypuff.
Kids, process them. And
Why am I thinking of Baby Herman?
and
I got
a,
50-year-old lust and 3-year-old dinky.
a Cleffa, a Mime Junior, an Azumarill, and a Badoo all come out and start trying to herd you guys towards the corner.
Oh god, I can't. It's the cutest jail ever.
A pause.
So-
Also, isn't Azurill first form?
Sorry, Azurill. Yes, my bad.
If it's an Azumarill, they're just kind of the awkward one who kind of like tries to look small like everyone else. I didn't mean to evolve you guys.
I'm not sure what's funnier.
Stubbs
Is
just kind
Azurill
of
or that?
Stubbs just kind of rolls with it, literally and figuratively, because he doesn't feel like walking.
All right.
This one's really heavy,
And
boss.
the yes.
Yeah.
We don't need concrete shoes for this one.
The Igglybuff actually walks over and extinguishes his cigar on your face, Stubbs. Destruction of private property, huh? I like that. Tell you what. How would you like to bust out of this joint with me?
Eh.
Hey, you're both small. We can make you members of the Everstone Mafia.
Say what?
We distribute wax.
Oh man, this is Baby Herman.
I just want to see a fight scene between them and us, and it's just like a bunch of little tiny Pokemon just like kicking out shins, and we're just like, what the fuck do we do?
Letty wants to become one of them.
That's the face.
You traitor!
Also, Osmond says eat the bars. Meh. Yum yum.
For the record, the grate is actually, it's basically a baby door that, you know, one of those baby gates, except it covers the entire door.
Welcome to
Looks like
Rugrats.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I love this so much.
Which one's Tommy?
The one voiced by
Find the
The
Ethan Daly.
Igglybuff, obviously.
Yeah.
No. That's what's her face.
Angelica.
Yes. Thank you.
And, he says, so what do you say? You want to help us break out of this joint? Or do you want to stay here for, I don't know, probably weeks till they bother getting your paperwork done?
Stubbs just makes that little gesture with his stubby leg.
My friend sick, says Dora. Yeah, we're all sick here, Toots.
And then he burps up a little chunk of metal. Bleh.
No,
Fuck.
he's literally sick.
Actually, the says in a very deep voice, "What the fuck?"
Which one?
The video.
I ate a thing.
I can see that. Look, if you're gonna Ralph, go do it over there. We're gonna get back to doing important shit.
Who's Ralph?
Is he always like this, or is he just playing stupid? And Dora says, he's always like this. More time wasted. Alright, guys, come on, back under. And the Igglybuff goes back to his seat and starts and lights up another cigar. Switching back to the other perspective,
Stubbs telekinetically asks, "Who's Ralph?" to you.
I have no idea.
Context.
So, you guys just found out Stubbs is in jail. What you gonna do?
May I ask, by the way, Letty is going to try and find the others before going off on her own again, so can she catch up with
Okay,
them?
they're not hard to find, so you arrive right then, so you're all together.
Dig.
Dig!
Just pops up.
I found the giblet!
You found the giblet?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
What are you guys doing there?
We're gonna go break Stubbs out of jail.
Stubbs is a criminal?
Stubbs got arrested.
So I don't think we should necessarily break him out of jail. I think we should.
We're not
try-
going to literally break him out of jail. Not if we have to.
No, I can dig him out of jail, Lit.
That's illegal.
Everything's illegal. Nothing's illegal when the cops aren't involved.
It's not illegal unless you get caught, kid.
It's not cheating if nobody catches you do it.
Reminder that there are a bunch of guards right over there.
It's alright, they can't hear us.
I whispered it. Shush.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go rescue Stublet?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
You don't know where the jail is?
It's gonna be like that episode of Futurama where they go to that bureaucratic office.
It's gonna be the scene from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I've not seen that movie and I've not read the book, so that's a useless description to me.
Okay, never mind.
I'm sure it's perfectly funny. I just haven't seen it.
Go ask one of the officers.
Which officer? You want to ask a big one, or a small one, or a smart-looking one, or a dumb-looking one?
Officer Stubbs.
Officer Stubbs. No, I can't ask Stubbs. Stubbs probably doesn't know. Whichever one.
Alright, I'll say that you walk up to the Bisharp, who is currently getting an earful from the Grand Bull, and she looks down and says, "Civvy, you got business?"
Hello again, Lit! Pop.
Oh, fuck, it's you again.
She nods, just very curtly, at Letty.
Yeah, where's the police station?
She points, and you can see that she's pointing at a skyscraper.
That's a big station.
It's a big city.
This is true.
What are you, Skynet?
Is there anything...
No, that's it. Cheers.
Thank you again, Lit. Pop.
I would just head off there.
In Letty's case, she's always heading off.
Or heading up.
Dig.
Up, down, whatever direction she has to go.
For the record, if you guys are going towards the police station, as you get a few blocks closer, it becomes apparent that it's not a mistake that you couldn't see that it was the police station because some other buildings were blocking it. But there is a very large golden badge, basically spray painted on it.
Vandalism.
Are we
With the-
Judge Dredd now?
I
Wait, what?
was going to say that, Hatter.
What?
So what?
We're
It's
in
Judge-
Judge Dredd now.
In Judge Dredd, the headquarters has a giant eagle badge sculpted onto the building.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does.
Letty's
Like,
pretty.
It's spray painted on. It's spray
Yeah.
painted on, actually.
This is
but-
why Letty
and
said
it
it's
says-
vandalism.
Quoto.
Vandalized.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I'm
Judge
scandalized.
You are scandalized, and that building
And
has been
There are
vandalized.
a few
Yes.
more.
Yes, I was gonna
And
say that. Smart.
There are a few other guards around. These ones are blue clothes rather than dressing in more military fatigues, including a bronzong flanked by two bronzors, who comes up to you. Halt. Do you have business here?
Yes.
State your business.
We're bailing a friend.
You will want to go through proper channels. Please go and speak to the radiant woman within in the first floor at the reception desk.
Thank you.
She will give you forms 75 through 28.
Letty kind of leans
What?
into Yui.
Hold on,
Radiant
75 through 28.
So what was
That's-
that? What was
that's a
that,
lot of-
Dally?
Wait, hold on. Isn't it the other way around?
You'd think so.
Huh.
But what were you saying, Dally?
Letty leans over to Yui and goes, Radiant Let?
Sure.
Just for once, act like Stubbs and don't think too hard.
Just head inside.
Follow.
Please go quickly and quietly about your business, or I will have to write you up for loitering.
Letty digs around in circles very quickly.
Dig very loudly and slowly.
She's not wrong.
Please remember to fill up all holes behind you, or you will be cited for destruction of public property.
Letty has been doing so and scowls at him indignantly.
Diglett me.
I'm a Digletlet.
I know my tunnels.
That is an accurate statement. And then he fucks off.
Rudelet.
Ah,
Heading inside.
As you walk in, it's not super busy. There are a few people waiting around, some of whom are in shackles, and a few signs. There's one towards the jail meeting room, one towards the courtrooms, rooms, the officer barracks, those sorts of things. And at the center of it all is a reception desk with a hypno with half-moon specs on a chain, boredly filling out paperwork and answering. She actually has a phone. X-City Police Station, please hold. X-City Police Station, please hold. X-City Police Station, please hold.
What are they holding, Let?
I don't know. The phone, I guess.
Probably.
And actually, it's worth noting, you can see a functioning PC in the corner.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
Oh,
wonder if
sorry.
there
I
are
was,
Pokelets in there.
Stay away from the PC. Everybody will be released.
That's
What
where the top
happens-
security prisoners are held.
What happens
It's
if you
guarded by a
release yourself?
Flareon.
It's all the maximum security prisoners and all the Pokemon that none of their trainers wanted.
Oh.
That's maximum security. It's just a PC. Guarded by a Flareon.
For the record, the PC is guarded, not by a Flareon, though. It's guarded by a Togetic.
Ooh.
That's an interesting guard.
This
Togetic.
police station is just staffed by adorable people.
But y'all want to do something?
Yeah. Just go up to sort of the window and then just sort of float up slightly since I'm too short to actually see.
You mean the Hypno's sort of secretarial desk?
Yeah.
Letty pops up on the desk.
Just on the desk,
How did she dig through
surrounded
it?
by
No
dirt.
one knows, but she managed to close the holes behind her.
The Hypno blinks and says into the phone, "Please hold." Then puts it down and says, "Do you have official business?
Yes.
Blink.
Would you like to visit a prisoner, or are you interested in paying bail, or do you have a court date?"
We're bailing.
All right.
We've come to get
What
our
is-
stublet and our Doralet.
Oh,
It's
they're the new ones in the juvie ward.
Okey-dokey.
Letty leans in close and goes, "Why are you radiant, Let?"
She looks confused at you.
The guard
Um,
outside said you were radiant.
You're a little young for me.
Rio's just going to sigh. She's just quoting the words of
The guard
the
outside.
big one out there.
He said to talk to the radiant lady, Let.
She blinks with confusion.
Which way's Juvie?
Humor will not be appreciated within the police station. This is where jokes go to die.
Letty looks indignant again. "I'm not funny, Let. I'm serious, Let."
This is my serious face.
Surely you can't be serious.
Don't call me Shirley, Let.
She's seriously.
She actually pulls out a Letty and sorry, what's the word? A Letty and Yui sized set of combat helmets and puts one on each of your heads and says, "If you want to bail someone out of the juvie wing, you're gonna need these. Good luck."
Cool.
Rio is there as well, you know. So,
Yes, but the main ones talking were Letty
sure.
and Yui.
You know, I just thought about it. Queen could totally try and hit on her.
You
Not
can.
Not
That is-
happening.
Probably too old.
Are you gonna do that?
No.
So which way's Juvie?
Just tell her you collect spores, molds, and funguses and comatose.
I mean, you're
collect
not
spores.
Also, there's no such thing as too old for the soul of Charlie Chaplin.
Then she says, "If you want to go to the juvenile wing, follow the arrows with the smiley faces underneath them, some of which will be written in blood."
Okay then.
Letty,
Oh,
Are you
What's-
sure it's not a psycho ward?
Letty shakes her head to jiggle the helmet on more securely.
All right. So,
That one didn't.
what happens? Oh yes, you guys going to continue annoying the secretary, or
Yeah.
was that a yes or a no?
No,
No.
we're just gonna go off.
I'm a
All
follow
right.
Yui.
As they said, the juvie ward is not hard to find. Most of them just have smiley face stickers on them, but a few do in fact have blood on them and burn marks.
Hmm.
I was gonna make a joke about the comedian, but okay then.
And since you've got the fatigue hats, the police don't bug you. In fact, they kind of give you wide berth. And one of them actually says, "I'm so sorry."
Okay, I'm going to enjoy this.
Wait, what happened? I zoned out for a sec.
One of the police apologizes to you on your way to the juvenile ward.
Ah,
When that happens, can I talk to him for a moment?
Sure, the police guy who said that is, a sort of hunched over swampert.
Letty just says, "Yes. See that it doesn't happen again, Let."
Appropriate.
Letty.
Um,
She's feeling more authoritative now that she has a hat.
Oh my god.
all the hats.
The hat is authoritative.
Anyway,
Um,
Crean.
Queen will go up to him and ask, if necessary, is threatening a viable option that won't get me in trouble?
Doing it anyway.
For the record, the swampert actually stands up straight, and he's taller than you. Threatening of whom, sir?
Whoever that we're about to go see.
Well, not you
just
for a start.
apologize for. No, not you. Whoever that you just apologize for us going to.
Oh, he says, and then he looks back and forth and says, "You're not."
Zarg.
Well, you're not wrong there.
You're not what? Not what? Oh god, he knew too much. The hit,
I'm not
the hit that's been
alive.
put out on him has caught up with him.
So does my what?
Dun dun dun.
Neek, dang it.
More clouds.
Neek's just been adding more clouds this whole time.
So
damn it,
does
Nick.
my what?
Oh, you're not alive. No, I'm a ghost tape.
You're not as tall as I thought you would be.
How tall is a swampert?
Good question.
Pretty tall.
Oh, wow, he's tall.
Swamperts are pretty tall.
Well, according to this, Swampert's 4'11", but I'm slightly higher than my average, which is also 4'11".
I wonder how tall a Mega Swampert is.
I don't know.
Tall
Because I'm
her.
5. Queen is 5'2". So this is a big Swampert.
Hey, I'll be taller than Crean when I'm evolved.
Because
That's
Swamp.
fine.
Carnivores are 5'3".
Oh, you'll be an inch taller than me.
I'll be an inch taller than Crean.
And you will lord it over Crean every chance
I will
you
lord
get.
it over everybody because I will be the tallest.
Alpha plant. Alpha plant.
The issue is you continue to do that. If you do that, Queen will just be like, you're not getting any berries.
It's alright, I'll just pluck them. I'm tall enough now.
He's got a point.
Yeah, well then
Well-
Queen, every time Queen has one, he's gonna take it and hide it because he has the ability to hide stuff on him.
Well-
Just sits there and waits for it to grow.
Well, Stubbs is going to be 6'11" if he ever evolves.
If.
I'm not seeing what a Mega Swampert's height is.
Well, it's slightly taller than a regular Swampert, so maybe just add a couple inches.
Yeah, so he would probably be Queen's height at the moment. So, ooh, the shiny version's popping.
Shiny, shiny.
You're shiny.
Shiny, 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 shiny.
Okay, where'd I cut off?
It said you're not, and then you cut off.
Yes.
So the Swampert sighs and says, feel free to try, pal. But
Okay.
I wouldn't hedge your bets. And he slumps back over and keeps walking.
Okay.
I was gonna do it anyway.
And at this point, you reach a part which is actually bordered off with police tape. But beyond that, you can see 3 or so baby gates stacked on top of each other to block an entire door into a ball.
To a
And you
what?
can smell cigar
Ball.
smoke.
Letty blinks. Maybe they're friendly, Let.
Totally friendly.
For the record, you can easily get over or under or through the police
Teleport.
tape. Green, you'll probably have to go through.
Yep, just goes under it.
Queen will like try and like pick off whatever adhesive there is, go through, and then stick it back on.
Okay, you can do that.
Dig.
Limbo.
And- Actually, inside, Dora sees you and sort of swims through the ball pit and says, "Guys, oh good, you're here. I'm glad you're here. This place is nuts."
You have a ball pit, Let.
Ball pits are awesome.
I mean, are you okay, Let?
Actually, Letty, are you in the front?
I'm just behind / next to Yui, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, suddenly you hear a hacking cough, and then an Igglybuff with a large cigar in his mouth runs over and says, well, someone with some class. My
Letty
name's
just looks at
Vinny.
Yui.
Vinny Puffsel.
Vinny
Vinny
Puffsel.
Beanie.
What do you say?
Beanie
It's a
Puffer.
pleasure to meet such a classy dame like yourself.
Blink, blink.
To which is he talking to?
She's still looking at Yui, assuming that he's talking to him.
Yui's
Laddie.
assuming that he's talking to him as well.
Yeah, because I was like,
Not-
wait.
Not you, you dumb broad. The little lady here
Yui is a
who knows her
boylet.
stuff about rocks. Am I right?
Letty looks down at her.
For the record,
average
Stubbs,
Stylet.
you can see all this going on.
My tummy hurts.
I have a
stop
thing for
it.
that.
She gets distracted by whatever Igglybuff is talking to her about and tries to make her way over to Stubbs. Stubblet, are you okay, Let? What happened, Let?
I ate something, and it didn't like me.
Oh, maybe we should try and find a doctor, Let. Apparently there's a Minin Let who heals Pokelets, although I'm not too sure
That's
about
okay.
it, Let.
It's okay, I have some stomach juice.
Yay!
And I
For the
assume
record, when you
gays,
start
he-
talking to Stubbs, he... Sorry, go on.
Just when Letty does the yay, I'm assuming the arms go into the air.
Yes.
It's just wave to jumper in the air.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay.
So when you start talking to Stubbs, the Igglybuff looks between Letty and Stubbs, then sort of jerks his cigar at it and says, "Is that Putz yours?"
What did he say?
Is that
I thought you
Putz
had class.
He's my Stubblet.
My stublets.
These
What?
are my friends.
Rio, meanwhile, is checking to make sure the door is okay.
She actually leans over to Dora at this point and goes, "What's classlet?" I thought it was where humanlets learn things.
Can stabs, I've got you some indigestion juice.
He drinks it.
Zarg, stop fucking with me.
But that's what Zarg exists to do.
Yep.
Okay, so what you missed, Eli. Smarty gave Stubbs, or Yui gave Stubbs indigestion
No.
here.
He's gone again.
Seriously.
Zarg is being a butt today.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So,
Stubbs got indigestion juice.
and Zarg. Oh, sorry. Fuck.
Psych is a
Vinny.
bot.
Yes, that too. Vinny says, "Huh. So I guess you guys is gonna bail him out then."
That's what we're here for.
Well, I'll tell you what. That might not be the best idea. If I'm correct, your friend might ingested some public properties,
Yeah, I know, I can see it.
and they got trackers on them things. You really want to let the federales know where you are all the time? Why do you think they're letting you bail them out so easy? You newcomers, they want to keep an eyes on ya.
Well, how do we get the thing out of Stubbs's tummylet?
I'm pretty
Pick
sure.
him up and shake.
Yeah. Do you want to shake the Aaron?
You just had to
I'm
shake
in
the
jail. That's what I do all day.
Do you want to shake the zebra?
Skyboo did a thing.
A thing?
Sorry.
Scarborough did a thing.
Yeah, in the rose room.
A tiny rain cloud.
That, in fact, happened. And it's what's... What the hell? Who put out my stogie?
What's the weather?
Come on, Stubbs, let's go.
Can Stubbs. And you, Dora. Playtime's over.
Stubbs
Dora
starts rolling.
crawls out, and Vinny just shakes his head and says, "Can't say I didn't warn you, but I'll tell you what, if you ever want to get with the winning team, I'm a sucker for pretty faces and rocks."
Rio's, as they're leaving, Rio's going to mutter, "I am so tempted to have him meet Aaron."
So wait, what? What did he say? If you ever want to get on the winning team, what?
I'm a sucker for a pretty face who knows her rocks.
It's flirting with Letty.
Letty just assumes he's talking about someone else. Wait a minute, Let. I thought normal typelets didn't like rocklets.
That means you, toots.
I'm not Tootslet, I'm Lettylet.
That sounds like a candy.
Tootslet roll.
Green's gonna move his very large hand between Letty and the oversized puffball.
Just glares at him.
It just starts moving Letty away.
Dick?
Vinny reaches out and puts out his cigar on your hand, Cream.
Ah!
It's already put out.
Letty
Oh, that's
pops up
right.
in Diglett.
He just
Hey! Don't hurt Greenlet!
he lit it for the sole purpose of putting it out again.
He did that.
By the way, that's what Green does.
You just pull out your shotgun and point it at him.
Again, Terminator style reloading.
Vinny blinks and says,
You really gonna do that in the police station, pal?
Letty
I'm in the
I'm
I'm in
sorry.
the juvie ward.
Letty turns around with kind of a startled look. Greenlit? Don't do that, Let.
I don't know what that is, but put it away.
I'm sorry. Someone came in the room ahead of me. I completely missed what's going on.
They're saying put that up
Put it away.
because you're in a police station.
The guy said I could threaten him.
No,
That's what I
Let.
was asking.
That's
Actually,
not very
you're
nice,
right.
Let, Greenlit.
I mean, you're not
That's why I
wrong.
asked.
You're not wrong. But taking a whatever that is, taking anything violent out in a police station, not a good idea.
It starts snowing on you.
The
Green.
the Igglybuff relights his cigar and says, "I ain't gonna forget you, Tree. You're interesting.
Meanwhile,
But you kinda
Rio
wish I did. Remember
Rio-
my name, Vinny Puffs."
Gonna say,
Rio,
will
Rio,
do,
meanwhile-
Pancake.
Rio meanwhile has taken Stubbs and Dora and is heading out.
That's fair. And as you go out, the receptionist says, "Have a good day. Come back for processing. We'll send you your court date in time."
I was gonna do a thing, but never mind.
You can do a thing if you want.
How physically close was the puffball to Cream?
The puffball was quite close, but as soon as he said his name, he started moving back. And reminder that there are 3 stacked baby gates between you and him.
Ooh. Never mind then. I was gonna do something, but never mind then.
He was only able to reach through and extinguish the cigar on your hand because he has tiny little hands.
I have a big head and little hands.
Well, how thin would you say the very tips of Cream's feet would be?
Thin enough, I'd say.
When he turns around, Cream's just gonna reach through and flick him, and then keep walking.
You flick him hard enough that he actually, being an Igglybuff, flies up to the ceiling and starts bouncing around the room. And the other baby Pokemon all yell "boss" and start trying to stop him.
Fine, 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 fine.
By the way, Cream's laughter is in character.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
Letty giggles insanely at this, but then feels kind of bad for laughing at someone else's inconvenience. Pops down, pops up inside the ball pit where they are, or not the ball pit, wherever they are. Appears briefly next to Vinny and goes, if you learn to be nicer to my friends, I can tell you more about Rocklets if you like. And then she pops back down again. Sealing the
King Pinball.
Sorry?
Sorry, just King Pinball.
Pinball Kingpin.
But he doesn't listen because he's a little busy bouncing around the room.
Ding, 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 ding.
Just giggles. And pops back up after the others.
So you guys are allowed to leave without too much more incident, although you are asked to return your helmets at the door.
Letty is just distraught.
Yumi puts his hat on Letty.
I can't keep his hat lit. Wait, his beret?
Yeah.
Thank you, Yuilet! It is way
It's a
too
bit-
big for her and draped over her so she can't see, but she's very happy with it.
It's just sort of tracking behind her.
Yep, pretty much. She has
For the record, sorry.
she has the happiest
Go on.
face right now.
As you move past, everyone roll either Insight or Arcana.
Roll a thing, you say?
Crap.
1 second, sorry.
It's alright.
Oh shit! I got higher than a 10 this time.
Oh my god.
Nice!
I got a 24. I got the same as you.
27.
Also 27.
30.
So
Oh, Skybutt got
God
nat
damn.
20. Nat 20.
That
I
20.
I don't think any of us failed.
1 sec, sorry.
Yeah, I need to
it's
open my.
alright.
I need to open my sheet again because my browser crashed.
Ugh.
My
I know the
And-
feel.
Used.
And Skybrew nat 20'd.
Yep.
Shit.
Skybrew does best contribution.
Oh my god, load. Jesus Christ. Okay, there.
It's alright, Bucky. I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Loading, more like slowding.
Okay, you said insight or arcana?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm good.
Also, get a little closer to the mic, Bucky.
Nope.
Stubbs continues to be Stubbs.
Alright, everyone except Stubbs notices that you feel like you're being watched. Like something is keeping an eye on you.
Oh yeah, psychic type. I feel that all the time.
Everyone who got over a 25 notices that it's specifically coming from the PC. And Skybrew,
It's a Rotom.
you see two faces just briefly appear in the PC
Just a pair
before
of eyes.
flickering out.
It's a Rotom. Kill it.
It said 2 faces.
It's a two-face Rotom.
So it's a Batman villain, but in Pokemon style.
It's a Batman villain that's also a Pokemon.
Letty,
Two-face Rotom.
Letty has stopped in her tracks and is looking around anxiously.
The sun shines. There's a light shaft specifically aimed at the PC.
For the record, the Togetic in front of it says, "Hey, no, please leave this
No
alone."
holy light in the police station.
It is as if the weather just did that.
Oh, okay.
If you want, I can roll stealth.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Fuck!
It wasn't me.
You quite obviously
Damn.
are
You're just
exuding sunlight.
you're just floating there glowing.
And the Togetic flies up to you and says, "Hey, leave that alone. Leave that alone. It's
Was
sensitive
I the
equipment.
sun?
It's very sensitive and delicate, and
It's staring at us.
leave it be. Leave it be."
It's
Rio's
still-
eyebrow slowly creeps up.
It's
We were
still
due.
staring at us.
The Pokemon. Pokemon. Yes,
Pokemon.
Pokemon. The Pokemon in there. Who is it?
There's it's complicated. It's very complicated, and not something. It's also classified, and it's also quite dangerous. And everyone actually hears something in the back of their minds. Help me.
It's the false prophet.
Help me. Help us.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Letty starts digging around frantically in a circle, Yui's beret trailing comically behind her. Someone needs help, Let.
Nobody needs help.
But
In-
they say they
actually-
need help, Let.
Actually, I need help. You guys can help a whole lot by not being here.
Why are you scared, Let?
You know.
No, it's just that the thing in there is
You got
very
the short end of the straw.
very powerful and very dangerous, and we do not need. Roll stealth, Stubbs.
Is it a spiritomb?
Stubbs, what are you doing?
He's not doing
Just-
anything illegal.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Just,
Uh,
you,
But yes, continue.
please, just leave it, please, for your own good, huh?
That's okay. I'm used to evil Pokemon. My uncle is a spiritomb.
Evil
Actually,
Pokémon.
wasn't that your father?
No, my dad's a Carcophagus.
Rodriguez,
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's a Carcophagus, my uncle's a spiritomb.
you are in fact both able to do that,
Sky butt.
Skybutt.
but Yui, it feels to you almost like something is reaching out and touching your face.
Hey, hands off.
Help us. And you can see the faces flickering on the screen.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Oh, that's my uncle.
And the Togetic pulls out a walkie-talkie and tries to talk into it, but before he can say anything, it actually explodes in his hand.
Are we haunted, Let?
So, what is in the PC?
It's solitary confinement for very, very dangerous.
It's okay.
Dangerous. I would appreciate if you let it alone.
It's okay. You can tell. It's okay. You can tell me. I'm military.
Rio's just going to sigh and drag Yui out of there.
Stop.
No, Let.
You get
Come on.
You
Let's
managed
go.
to get Yui outside, and then you turn around and Yui's gone because Yui can teleport.
When Yui teleports back, Letty ring tosses his beret back onto his head.
Yeah.
Look, military Let.
It just holds up the dog tags around my neck as well.
The Togetic presses a red button on the wall.
Oh no.
There's no noise, but the aura in the police station instantly shifts. And the first thing to come out is what's the word? A very, very intimidating Luxray who slowly prowls towards you.
Well, Letty's underground now.
I'm half tempted just to use hide in plain sight.
When did we get a
You can do
tree?
that.
I am a potted plant.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just a tree in the middle of this room.
Just get in the corner. There's just a tree.
I am mute.
When did we get a plant?
Tree.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can I just say that the last 3 rolls that Ellen has done have been a nat 20, a nat 1, and then a 19.
Yep.
That's what we call the devil's luck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just need a 2 to complete the set.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, it looks as though the screen of the PC is stretching out
From underground.
as though something is pushing it from behind.
Buddy tries to hide behind someone.
Buddy, you hide behind a conspicuously present potted plant.
Just in the middle of the room.
Mysterious potted plant.
Mysterious potted plant.
The Luxray looks at you all and says, I see. Then goes over to the PC and begins shocking it. And
It
the
is-
electricity is so powerful, you can all see your fur. You can all feel your fur and whatever you have standing on end.
Even if I'm
Of course.
underground?
Rio
Yes.
is outside and feels that,
Rio turns into a fluffball.
and
Yep.
actually is jerking a bit because let's not forget he has the metal spike.
He has the spike. I always thought they were bone.
But, Ellen, were you saying something?
I'll check.
Let me. Yeah, in 10 seconds flat, the sky is cleared.
The sun has disappeared.
Alright, there is a very clear sky now.
Yep.
The Luxray is still shocking the crap out of the PC, and you can hear two distinct voices screaming from inside of it.
Dude, could you just teleport
And
beside him?
electricity is spraying out of it, while ones and zeros just flash on the screen at random.
Letty pokes her head
Okay.
out from under the ground. Stop it, Let! You're hurting them, Let!
But what are all the others doing?
Buddy is hiding.
Queen is a
Stop.
plant.
Yep.
You know what Stubbs is doing.
Stubbs is just stubbing.
I suspect it's a rotom and a Porygon.
Buddy and Crean are Groot.
I am Groot.
Yep.
Make tree noises.
But-
Just
Hide, I am Groot.
teleport beside him and you go, yep. Dude, stop. You're hurting them.
Then the Luxray snarls at you,
Just
and
glare at
I'm
him.
going to need you. I'm gonna need you to roll will because the Luxray is using his intimidate ability on you.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. That's a no. That's a big negative.
You are well aware that this is not real fear you're feeling, but you still really want to piss yourself right now.
Can
Bring me my
Terrified.
Can
bring me my brown pants.
Hang on.
Can Letty
wait.
try and
hang on.
roll something to snap him out of it?
Give me a sec. I actually have a thing for this.
Oh, do you have a thing? Excellent.
Just as I keep forgetting I have this because it's like at the bottom of my sheet, but
And it
where is it? There you go. Not this day. Special blend. Me and 6 allies within 100 feet of me get plus 10 to a specific defense. Or the upgraded version.
Alright.
I don't have the upgraded version yet. Oh well.
So
I'm planning
in
to
that
get the
case,
upgraded
you're
version.
still quite afraid, but you
So-
don't feel piss your pants scared or like you have to run anymore. And
So yeah, that
I
would
assume
be.
you're flavoring this as you just taking a bracing swig of something that might be alcoholic.
No, I'm just sort of like I have a slight fit. There's because that would, if I added plus 10 to that, that would be what, 19. Or should I
Yep.
just re-roll it again?
Nah, it's 19 is good enough that you're very frightened, but not enough that you feel like you have to run.
Do we have hero points in this?
Oh, okay.
Yes, you each have a hero point.
I could give you mine if you want, Smarty.
Okay. I know if you want.
So,
He's staying
Frankly,
inside.
I am in the favor of just leaving the comedy of errors behind.
No.
I don't know. I think these Pokemon
People-
might actually be in trouble.
People are in pain. This does not
This
please
is
you.
kind of police
Well,
brutality.
here's the thing: Rio doesn't know what's going on. so
Rio
he's
doesn't know
Yeah,
what's
because
going
he
on.
left.
He just straight up left. He's like, nope, ain't dealing with this.
For the record, Rio, you see Stubbs barfing in a trash can,
Poor Stubbs.
Blah.
Well, that's
and
one
you
way
hear
to get out of his
clanging.
system.
He does have, I did give him some indigestion stuff that he can take.
But there.
But yeah, he's doing that, and Yui's just like attempting to hide it and just staring at him like, dude, my
With
dad.
a 29, you are afraid, but you can hide it.
Yeah, he just hides it and just glares at him like, dude, my dad stares at me like that on a daily basis. That's his default expression.
The Luxray actually, the thunder falters for just a second, and the screams start to turn to laughter.
Can I roll, or can any of us
Well-
roll insight to try and
To
figure out the
identify.
intent behind that maniacal
Feel
laughter?
free.
Sorry?
Feel free.
Thank you.
And then I was going to say, try seeing about rolling for the identifying if the faces appear again.
Ah!
Identifying what?
Identify the faces. I got
Identify
terrible.
the
I got a 2 for my Arcana. That was
I got a
terrible.
nat-
Crean,
One.
Crean got a 1.
Treen got a 1.
I got a
And
16.
Letty,
The Treen does not know anything.
You
Oh.
can't. Yui, it sounds hysterical.
I know that.
Kreen. What the hell was that? Skybutt and Letty. It sounds like pain, but something else. You can't quite understand it.
would Rio be able to hear it?
Yeah, Rio, you can hear a lot of electricity and thunder cracks, but you can also hear 2 sets of maniacal laughter.
Okay, and what do I roll for that? Insight?
Yeah.
Holy crap, Luxrays are huge.
Luxrays are huge.
They're
Yep.
4'7". Good
At
God.
the shoulder.
Where, the shoulder?
I think so.
It just says
check.
height 4'7".
Well, I don't know. But, Rio, whatever this thing is sounds somewhat unhinged.
Yeah, they're 4'7".
That is not the laugh of something sane that you just heard, Rio.
Yeah. Okay. Rio's going to go back inside.
The Luxray snarls and says, "You don't know what you're messing with, and I need to focus on this."
Rio's going to grab them. Whatever it is, it ain't something we want to mess with.
No,
And-
I'm good.
And Yui, you can tell that Rio's uncomfortable because basically he heard that he's uncomfortable with the other members of the party being there.
I mean, if you guys want to wait outside, I'm fine with that.
Letty
The
looks very
Luxray-
worried.
Pounds his paws on the ground, and a wave of electricity runs out across all of you.
I'm levitating.
I'm gonna come out of disguise, which I don't know how obvious that was.
You move.
Yeah, I moved. And I'm just gonna try and scoop up Yui.
You guys are gonna have to roll opposing something checks.
The
Opposing
thing is-
teleport.
The thing is going to have to spot Sky.
It runs across the ground. Sky is floating, and so is Yui, so it doesn't affect them.
Oh.
Yes, but everyone on the ground. Letty, you only just feel a tiny tingling because you're a ground type, but everyone else kind of.
I take half damage.
Mhm.
Letty is just looking very scared and sad. If they're dangerous, why can't you hold them without hurting them, Let? Hurting them, Let, is going to make them worse, not better, Let.
The Luxray turns and roars at you, but then there is a shriek of glee and laughter, and all of the light bulbs in the room explode.
Question.
Yes?
If I see that he's failing at this, can I somehow help him?
You can try.
I want to use my heroic action.
What are you going to use it for? What are you going to do with it?
Try and keep his focus on the computer.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll something. If you can justify it, I'll let you do it.
Well, because the heroic action immediately just gives him a 10 bonus to whatever he's doing.
I
All
kind
right.
of want to psychically slap him when he scares Letty.
For the record, you all see two distinct faces. One that is sort of rounded and digital, and one that is very angular, stretch almost out. But then the Luxray regains his focus and shocks them back in. Although all the light bulbs exploding still happened.
That's not
So
my
the room
fault.
is very dark now.
Hope you picked up the phone. Because I fucking called it!
Yeah, it's a Porygon. It's two
And a
Porygons,
Rotom.
actually.
I think
Oh,
it's a
Rotom.
Porygon and a Rotom.
So Rio's just going, in the darkness, you just hear,
It's just quiet for a second, and then there's just, go there.
no, that. Ah,
It's just a spud sigh.
yeah,
The spot
Rio has a spud sign and will be using Illuminate.
Letty is just quietly crying in her hole.
Oh.
No.
Wait, question.
Mhm.
About the Letty thing. Like, is the hole covered up, or would someone be able to like poke the hand into it?
The Letty has poked her head out of the hole. Like, just out of the hole, from her nose up.
So, I'm gonna say that Shelly is trying to comfort.
Shelly's trying to hug Letty.
Yes, but tiny little pinches.
Tiny
Isn't
little.
fun.
She's just got a leg. She's basically wrapped around you.
Basically,
Tiny little
Letty's wearing
pincher
Shelly
hug.
as a hat.
Shelly is just clinging to you as a hat.
Yes.
You have a shell hat.
It's another military combat helmet.
Yep.
It's a natural helmet.
And Chrono's quip, Letty has a head crab.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom. Someone is in that tree. Someone is that tree.
Sorry, I had to take my pills, but there is a low crackling, and you guys can see the room is illuminated by a length of blue lightning that sort of seems to be zipping back and forth between the PC and the Luxray. And then there is a loud crackling, and sparks fly from all the broken light bulbs.
Can I have a ready to action?
Yes.
Rio at this, as I had said, with the Spud Sire, Rio was using Illuminate as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have a ready to action for that. If it appears that lightning is going to strike anyone that would be affected by it, Kreen will try and
Put his hand in the way.
Yeah, put his hand in the way.
All right. Actually, the sparks mostly fall. You guys can hear a quiet giggling, and then you hear the sound of lights going out all over. The computer, the PC lights up again, and the words "thank you" along with a winky emoticon appear on it. And then the PC explodes.
Oh,
Damn it.
Letty is going to throw up as much dirt as she can to shield everyone.
I got a jar of dirt.
It actually, the Lux Ray begins glowing enough to light up the room, and all the policemen look stunned, except for the receptionist, who gives us no fucks.
0 fucks given.
Good.
Too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And the Lux Ray says, "Do you all know what you did?"
No, Lit! I don't understand, Lit! How did
Nobody
us just
told us
being here
anything.
let them get out, Lit?
It's actually a really good question.
Nobody's actually told us anything. All we did was actually just stand here.
All we were doing was asking Lit why they wanted help, Lit, and why you were hurting them, Lit, and no one answered, Lit, and now they're out, Lit, and I don't know why, Lit. And I don't know why they were in there to begin, Lit, and I'm very confused, Lit, and I'm very scared, Lit, and I'm very upset, Lit. And she just disappears underground.
can she
Nah.
also,
And I'm
The
very
whole time
indignant.
Shelly's just trying to hold
Cass,
her.
can she also please say I'm very indignant?
I'm afraid it's not in character at this particular moment.
Damn it.
Damn it.
And Shelly's attempting to hold.
Damnlet.
Shelly's
What
just
you will
on the
find is
hole.
Letty has gone underground, leaving just a Kabuto on top of the
Over a
Letty-shaped hole.
And also with the light, Shelly's like contracted into herself, so it's nothing more than a doom.
The Lux Ray sighs and says, "No, you're right. I apologize, but
It's a little too late on that one.
one of them one of those was a powerful psychic. The other,
Because we'd never met one of those before, he points at himself.
not that sort of psychic, a powerful manipulator. Oh, go on.
If I was playing a more cynical character,
That's still me.
they would be making a jerk off motion at Yui.
Wanker.
How can I explain this? How can I
Simply.
Rio holds out.
It's
Rio holds a half-empty bottle out to the Lux Ray.
it takes the Lux Ray takes a swig of it and said, "The two of them, it took a continuous amount of mental focus to keep them trapped in there. They used you to distract the Pokemon that was using their own will and their own psychic abilities to keep them in there. And using that lapse, as well as my own weakness, they were able to escape. Those were Sero and Un,
Oh my god, Eli.
the two
most dangerous cyber criminals in Pokemon history.
The reference is lost on me.
And me.
And now they're
0
out
and
on
1.
Binary.
Oh God!
The reason I
Yeah.
caught that,
That's really
The reason I-
clever though. I like
the
that.
reason I caught that is Zero is the name of one of the attacks in Bleach, which is translated as 0 as well.
And which is 1.
Yeah.
I actually really like that. That's clever, Eli. I like that.
But here's
and
the thing.
now they're out again.
So they aren't just bit players. That was out of character.
Ugh.
Oh.
Get out.
You did it, Eli. You did this to yourself.
That one was a bit much, wasn't it?
Get
Logan,
Down.
mute.
Leave.
Shut up!
What?
Angry Eli noises.
We're gonna need a really big firewall to deal with these bugs.
Oh my god.
Do not tempt Skybrew. She's
Sky-
fire type right now.
Skynet.
Yeah, fine.
Careful. We might bite off more than we can chew.
Oh my God! I only did one. Shut up! I only did one. It's so bad.
At least Stubbs hasn't evolved because then you could use megabyte or gigabyte.
I hate all of you so much.
Angry Eli noises.
Poor
did
Eli.
this.
For the record, the lights slowly come on back outside. They don't come on in the police station because all the light bulbs exploded. But the Lux Ray is basically lighting everything up. And he says, "Everybody check the high security prisoners, make sure we have no other escapees. You kids go somewhere safe.
Safe.
This is
Go
our
off to-
job. We'll deal with this."
But
Alright.
if you can hear from muffled underground. But if they're loose lit, and it's partly our fault lit, shouldn't we help lit?
Doing that anyway.
Yes, it is, but you've helped enough.
Technically, we haven't done anything, so, this is us helping.
You can help by staying safe and by being good civvies. X City is trying to be a beacon of civilization in the
There is no
in the
war.
wasteland of the apocalypse, and those two are going to put a stop to that.
Yeah,
But at
that's-
the very least, we can keep the civvies safe. If we can do that, then we've done at least some of our job.
Alright, you do that, we'll go after them. Save
that
you
was-
the effort.
That was the most polite fuck off I've ever
That
heard.
was the most polite fuck off you.
Can you guys hear me?
You see Shelley.
Only a little.
You see Shelley start moving towards the door because Letty has started digging her way towards the door underneath her.
Shirley, come back!
But she's
You're
still
not
like
a
held
diglet,
up.
damn it.
She's still held up in a shell, so she's just like scooting.
It's just a shell just scooting along the floor.
Basically, yes.
Just,
Scoot, 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 scoot.
and just the scraping.
Stubbs, you've finished barfing up the boot. But what were you gonna say?
So are the skies normally black?
The sky is clear right now. Normally, there's no normal for them. They kind of shift. This is a coastal town, so it tends towards warm, occasionally rainy. Just fairly normal weather.
Were you making a title
Okay.
drop?
And
Roll credits.
Somewhat.
no, I
Um,
can't hear you, Fred.
But
Oh.
Skybrew's gonna make it in as far as an area as she can, which is 500 meters around her. She's gonna make the skies completely black. So
Okay.
there's a gigantic
Gotcha.
All right. Fred?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We can hear you now.
Okay, because I asked that several times.
You just
and
went
Yeah,
a bit
but-
quiet.
Yeah,
But
we
every
couldn't
time
hear
you
you.
asked, it was in the middle. You know, I heard him every time, but every time he asked, it was right in the middle of someone else talking. So I'm like, oh, let that continue before we interrupt.
No, I actually had said something during one of the pauses, and then Eli just went right over it. So I thought,
No,
You
we
guys
didn't. We didn't hear you then.
well, basically, the whole X city is being a beacon in the wasteland. I said there is no war in Bossing Say, and then also, if these were the very dangerous criminals, why the hell were they stored in the lobby? Out of character.
'Cause-
Well, because I guess
Because that's where the PC was.
Because plot
Yeah.
reasoning.
Well, well, not only
Though
that,
it's-
like in fairness to them, if you unplug a PC and unpower it and everything, I think they might have run the risk of either letting them out or killing them, and I don't think they wanted to do
Well,
either one of those.
Here's the thing. You could theoretically hook up several electric types in unison, keep the PC running, keep them contained as you're transporting it.
I don't think they thought
They-
that far ahead.
Yeah, they probably didn't.
They probably thought,
Go
oh,
that
there's a
far.
PC, we'll put them in that, and we've got that.
Yeah. Um.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, there's now a gigantic shadow above the city.
I'm in the wrong game.
Shadow.
Lol.
Yes.
Hi
Shadow.
guys.
What?
Shadow, get back to Equinity.
Okay.
Shadow is replaced by clouds. But yes, this should make it easier for us to see where they are.
Right, so
Sorry, I absorbed a bit.
Yep.
gonna go. Then
So yes, you can make the sky. You can't turn the sky into
you can't make it night, but you
shadows, but you can make it extremely cloudy with just very black clouds.
Well, it would
Stormy
cast a
clouds.
gigantic shadow over the city.
Yes.
It was a
yes,
dark
yes.
day.
A dark day in Dreamland.
It was a dark day when she walked into my office.
A cold wind blows
For the
by.
record, Letty, as you're burrowing underground, something actually bumps into you.
Bump.
Something
Dig.
else underground.
Dig. Hello,
You see a Gibble in front of you
The Gibble.
who turns bright red and starts burrowing away quickly.
Oh, wait. You're a Gibblet. Are you called Gabbylet? Burrows after.
Yes. That's me. I'm Gabby. Yes.
Oh, okay. I have a letter for you, Lit. And then she hands over or gives
The
over
piece
of
the
paper.
the letter, which has gotten a bit tattered now because she has been carrying it around with her all day.
Gabby looks at it and says,
Okay, maybe it's definitely better than no.
It's because I don't know you, Lit.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm Gabby. I'm a shark.
Hello, Gabby the Sharklet. I'm Letty and I'm a Digletlet.
You're a really pretty diglet.
Oh, thank you, Lit.
Letty blushes.
I shop it.
My daddy and I live underwater, and we're very sorry for stealing your food. I didn't know you were cute then.
Don't you mean underground?
Underground.
No. I
Well,
don't.
Are you a what? Wait, is Letty familiar with what type Gibbles are?
don't see why not.
What? Can someone
What
remind
type?
me? What type is a gibble?
Hang on.
Ground
Dragon.
Dragon.
Well, eventually a dragon.
Ground dragon.
Ground dragon.
Dragon.
Yep. Letty looks genuinely confused. Wait, you live in the waterlet? You still there, Eli? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But
Yes, I am. Sorry, I zerked a little bit.
okay. But
Yeah, we
but,
live in a place that was sort of quartered off. We managed to. It's a long story.
but but you're a groundlet like me, and waterlet is scary lit.
I'll protect you from the water.
Well, okay, lit, but aren't you scared of the
I'm a-
waterlet?
Heck no, I'm a shark.
Well, okay,
I'm a
lit.
shark. I'm a shark. Suck my dick.
Fun
What?
fact: sharks don't actually have dicks.
And she says,
I ain't afraid of no water, and I'll protect you from it no matter what.
Um.
Because I'm a brave shark.
Well, okay, but doesn't the waterlet hurt lit?
Not so much. Being a dragon kind of helps with that, you know?
Oh, dragonlet. But why? Oh, okay, lit. But why don't you just live in the groundlet? The groundlet is nice lit. You can burrow in
Yeah,
it.
it is. But, well, technically speaking, my dad and I aren't allowed on the ground anymore.
Oh, why not lit?
My dad is supposed to be incarcerated.
Oh. Huh. Did he eat a parking bootlet?
No, what kind of bitch would do that?
Never mind,
Pause.
lit.
This is
Just sneezes. Resume.
So what did your dad do lit?
A lot of things.
Letty suddenly looks very scared. Your dad lit isn't a cyber criminal, lit, is he?
My dad's not a nerd.
Oh, okay, lit. That's good, lit. It's just that there's some criminals who just escaped, lit, and we were kind of there, lit, and it might have been our fault, lit. I'm not really sure, lit, but they were cyber criminals, and they're really dangerous.
I'll bite him.
What?
I'll eat him.
No.
I'll eat him for you.
Bite them.
Really, lit? They might be.
Yeah.
They might be too dangerous for you, lit. You're only a little pokelet.
Fuck that, I'm a shark.
I'm a shark.
And, if I beat him up, will you go on a date with me?
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know that. 'Cause my parents said that I was too young for a boyfriend lit, but you're not a boylet, you're a girllet, and they didn't really mention anything about girlfriendlets, so maybe it will be okay. But I think we should ask your dad lit to make sure that you're allowed to go lit.
Right. I will, right, I'll talk to my dad, and you guys can meet him. 'Cause
Oh, okay, lit.
he's really nice once you get to know him.
Well, we
And you
need
can
to
bring
go.
your friends, too.
Sorry.
And you can bring your friends, too.
Good lit. Well, we actually need to go underwater lit soon lit, 'cause there's something we need to find down there. Have you seen any big meteorlets while you were under the water?
I've seen meat when I'm underwater.
I don't think it's quite the same lit. Well, okay. So, the Granville Guardlet said that I could find you at, and she repeats the address she was given, but I can't remember. Is that where we find you, Lit?
13th and West, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's underwater.
Well,
Wait, the guards know where we are?
well, the first guard wouldn't help me, so maybe he didn't know Lit. But the nice Granbull Lit knows Lit. But she's nice Lit. She told me how to find you Lit. Because I wanted to deliver the message Lit. Yes. Okay, so, I will go and, talk to my friendlets, and maybe we will come and see you where you live in the waterlet.
The gibble just stands there, frozen.
Gibble.
Eli's arguing.
Yes.
So give it a sec. But yeah, the cute count for this week.
You just blew up.
Yeah, I think
I swear my teeth are currently rotting from just how adorable that was. It's so sweet and adorable.
And
Also, I got a
our
question.
character-
If Gabby bites something for Letty, would she probably bite somebody in their giblet?
Logan, mute please.
Do I need the hose, Logan?
We'll get the hose.
Eli was arguing yes, but we're still in mid-session.
Mhm.
We'll get the hose or the air pump, whichever one's more effective.
The hose pump.
Anyway,
Sure.
out of character, what do you think Ratcher's gotten herself into?
Ratchet's probably still arrested. We never actually checked.
Yeah, that's a good question. We didn't actually ask.
We're just walking
we
past
never-
as we go
we
to
never-
get Stubbs. Is like, hey, guys, I'm still in here.
I
We
think she's
never
gone
referred-
off to fangirl over the boy band.
Probably.
She's a secret boy band fan.
Absolutely.
She has all of her posters plastered all over Mule because she doesn't have anywhere else to put them.
Also, I really want to run into a Sharkpedia.
I'm a shark.
I'm a shark. Suck my dick.
What the fuck is that from?
I don't even know. I just remember when I used to play World of Warcraft, like I had a few friends who would do that all the time. I don't know where
I'll
it comes
check.
from.
Yeah,
I mean, because that's too stupid to actually just be made up.
that's brilliant.
Okay,
It's a 7-year-old meme.
I figured it was a meme. I just
The memes, Jack.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, while we're on
any
break,
fucking way.
any
Oh,
other
Jordan
questions?
just showed it to me. Jordan's showing me the meme.
Oh, any more Q&A while we wait for...
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Do we have any more questions? And no. uh,
No.
I heard a little voice in the background, but not much more than that.
It was like Jordan was talking to me, so I pulled
Oh,
it.
I gotta get some water, and I forgot to take the dogs. So I'll be right back.
So,
I figure with Eli's arguing, it's a good time.
ooh, you just got asked a question, Obi.
Oh, what is it?
What does Stubbs love the most about Dora?
She's adorable.
Well, there is that. Honestly, I think the thing that he likes about her the most is that how can I put this in the most stubby way possible? Because I know how he feels, but I want to know how to say it because that's the most important part.
Stubbs.
is
For
that
the
you
record, I'm back. But
welcome
go on.
back. But yeah, basically, well, a like all the rest of his friends that she'll stick around with him no matter how scared she gets. That's certainly one of the big things.
But about where did I cut off?
I think it was right after the I'm a shark, suck my dick thing. I think it was right
That
after
was
that.
multiple times.
Which one?
The most latest one.
Well, I was gonna say the second time it happened.
Okay.
I think Letty was saying something along the lines of we will come and we'll come and visit you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and she says, "Okay, good. I'd like that a lot. And you can bring your friends too, even the ones who are assholes."
They're not assholes.
Rio
Okay,
sneezes in the distance.
they're still quite nice lit though. They look after each other lit.
Pokemon should look after each other, especially when there's glassy eyes and shit out there.
Yeah, lit. Okay, well you stay safe lit. And oh, I think Stublet wants some of the food back lit. He is a hungry Stublet.
Is Stublet the one who was Ralphing in the trash can?
He ate a bad bootlet.
I'll get some food back.
Thank you, lit. Okay, lit. Gabby lit?
Yeah?
Um, I was just, well, when we were in the police station lit and the scary thing happened, then I was really scared lit and sad lit and, you helped cheer me up lit. And thank you, lit.
Gabby actually
Okay,
makes
well.
a high-pitched noise and stomps her little feet on the ground. Oh.
Okay, lit. Bye, lit! And then she zooms off. Presumably with Shelly still on her head.
Yep, as you do. For the record, Shelley heard all that. You can quietly hear a dana, 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 dana.
Good.
Letty giggles to herself.
Gabby is best shark.
So, is there anything else we'd like to accomplish within this episode?
Skybrew is flying upwards, looking for flashing lights within buildings.
Clever.
And that's within the shadow of the clouds.
All right.
And any idea? Well, do we have any idea where Ratcher got off to?
Not automatically, but you can roll something. You can justify a few things to me: insight, perception, arcana. You can do something to try and find him.
Oh, so Arcana, that shit.
25 perception.
All right.
Continue to do shit rolls.
It makes sense that you wouldn't be able to find her because she's a dark type, so your psychic powers don't really pick up on her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bullshit powers fail!
But Rio, you can actually smell Ratcher's scent. She may be able to use her illusions to disguise how she looks, but she has a harder time with how she smells. And being
She should probably
canid,
take a bath.
you have a very good sense of smell. So you actually smell her in a similar direction to where the love gurus went.
She's with the boy band.
Called it. Hee hee hee.
Wah, 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 wah. Stubbs rejoins the group and he's happy. He's happier.
You feel better, Stubbs?
Yep.
For the
I
record,
I
Dora
got
was
rid of the
rubbing your
boot.
back while you were blowing chunks.
Quite literally, in his case, because it was metal.
Yeah, that's what it would have been. And he turns around and hugs Dora. Thank you. I feel better now. And then Stubbs looks around and sees that the lights are all off and everything. What I miss? Hey, you don't have to go word for word. It just
Shit happened.
could you be more specific?
Bad shit happened.
Still not narrowing it down.
Evil villains. Well, we don't know if they're evil villains.
Letty suddenly pops up in the middle of the group, still wearing Shelley as a hat. Dig! I found the giblet.
We need to go find the people that we apparently settlers.
Stublet, are you feeling better, Lit?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm back to 100% Stubbs.
Hooray, Lit.
Sorry.
That's fine.
But, is there anything else you guys would like? Oh, one more thing. Stubbs, something hits you in the back of the head.
Clang.
Plonk.
It is a bag, and if you open it up, it's full of berries and some uncooked meat. And it has a note tied to it that says SAWREE.
Shree.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Can Letty notice?
Go with yes.
Yeah. Letty bops her head playfully into Stubbs and digs around him happily. My giblet brought foodlet. She said she would-lit, and she did-lit.
Rio, of course, is just paused as he's debating whether or not
Happy Letty is happy.
to go find Ratcher to make sure that her craziness hasn't caused even more issues. Ooh.
I'm just gonna say that Letty is going to be gabbling away about Gabby to anyone who will listen. But particularly
She's gonna be
aimed
gabbing
at
about Gabby.
Yeah, gabbing about Gabby. Specifically aiming the cheerful chatter towards Stubbs, Buddy, and Dora.
Yeah, Buddy will happily listen.
The young'uns.
Okay, well, the Czar's going on. Any other questions? Figure might as well see what we can do.
Why is everyone bois? Blamed Ali.
Wow.
It's Neek's fault. Neek started it.
Dread bois. I just noticed that. Well, it's a long story, Logan, involving Inception.
Wow.
Rio's favorite color.
Blue. No, yellow.
Does Letty like pie? What kind of pie?
Thinking
I
probably
don't think Letty's
green.
had pie before.
Mud pie.
Mud pie, sure.
But I'm thinking possibly green for the favorite color, because he did grow up in the forest.
Zero Nick Rickrolled Zephyr? What?
Zephyr Rickrolled 0.
Wait, what?
Chrono linked something to Zephyr.
Oh,
Which-
okay.
Chrono is Zephyr.
Wait,
Zero.
hold on. Rick rolled
0.
himself? What?
No, Rickrolled 0. I'm fucking tired.
We can tell.
Yeah. No shit.
But
Yep.
Angry Eli noises.
That was pretty well timed.
Welcome
no
back,
shit.
you lucky
But-
butt.
but what was where was I? Oh yeah, bag of
yeah.
food hit Stubbs.
Mm-hmm.
Does Buddy have a favorite buddy?
The rest of us.
He I don't want to say he'll play favorites, but he's particularly fond of Letty just because she's such a gentle sweetheart.
Yes.
Innocent cinnamon
And-
roll.
And like so since
And-
Buddy is so shy and just scared of everything, just having someone that sweet and harmless is his type of person. So, well, Pokemon.
Dig.
Hey, tickle a dig.
Diddle-a-ding, diddle-a-ding.
Trio.
But is there anything else you guys would like to do, or would you be all right with calling the session here?
I'd be cool with that.
I'm good with.
So
I
that all
can't
the
really
sleepy
think.
people
Yeah.
can pass out.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to be up for a while longer because I got other stuff to do, but I'm just. Yeah, basically, I'm in character trying to decide whether or not looking for Ratcher would be a good idea.
Well, looking for her is never actually a good idea, but
Trying to find her.
And just the fact that you can tell by the scent routine.
well, to be fair, yeah, I'm sure the rest of the party wouldn't mind helping.
Hmm.
At
And
this
Stubbs
point,
will make it even better by being there just to make her make the angry Eli noises.
Ratcher does make
that'll
angry
be
Eli
funny.
noises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. However, it's also the direction of the boy band, which Rio's not sure he wants to poke that particular area.
I think everyone should poke that bear.
Everybody should poke that bear multiple times.
Poke it with a stick.
Poke it as hard as you can.
So obviously Skybrew has darkened the area and is, looking out for signs of cybernetic criminal activity in the form of
Okay.
light shows.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
But I think we can
So,
probably head over and try and find Ratchet all together.
yeah,
I mean,
X City, the new Pink Floyd light show.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you take a look at how well that went.
Excuse me.
anyway, we have another question for Obi.
How much
Oh,
of
do
Stubbs'
we?
personality is actually Obi? Asked Chronozephyr.
All of it.
None of it.
Honestly, Stubbs is way dumber and more oblivious than I am.
Obi doesn't exist.
Obi
is
doesn't
actually
exist, it's
Stubbs.
just Stubbs. Just like how it's just Flotsam.
Stubbs.
Of course, Callie is able to easily do the heart-meltingly cute characters.
Stubbs is already in Metal Gear. He's just the
Metal-
world's smallest, oblivious Metal Gear.
Stubbs, did you eat the Metal Gear? No.
No.
Maybe. What's a Metal
I
Gear?
am the. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. First, you'd have to explain to him what a Metal Gear
Did you eat the
is.
Metal Gear? I ate a Metal Gear.
Well, yeah, because you've got Metal Gear Rex, Metal Gear Ray, Peace Walker, Metal Gear Z.
The
you've
actual
got-
Metal Gears that are like machines.
That's what I'm listing off. Excelsius, the Shagohod.
No, I mean like the actual Metal Gears,
Easy.
as in the cogs.
Oh,
He ate
I've
the
been
cogs.
mute this whole time. I was wondering.
You've
I
been
don't-
sitting there talking, wondering why nobody's answering you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I was
dear.
talking about all this stuff, but no, I just have the mental image in my head of Stubbs chasing a Clink Clank, going, "Get back here!"
Metal Gear.
Nom.
and just the Clink Clank going, Oshawott, I've been compromised.
Stubbs.
What was the
Stubbs!
inspiration? Okay, we
Stubbs!
got a question for all of us.
Hmm?
What was the inspiration for all of our characters?
I like Gardevoirs.
Boobs.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Well, actually, I think the cast form came up in a random draw, and I was like, okay, yes, that sounds like a cool Pokemon. And this was before I made it a character, and then also it fits because boobs. And then I made a character out of it later.
All right. So then, Obi,
Yes. What's up?
Why
what
did
was
you
the
choose to play
inspiration for
Aaron?
Stubbs?
I think
I'm
that was the inspiration.
Yes.
Hold on. What was the inspiration?
Why
Yeah.
did you decide to make Stubbs?
Well, the idea was I wanted to make something beefy and tanky, and then I decided to take the idiot thing up to 11.
So you decide to caboosify a tank.
Yes.
It's Caboose and Sheila.
It's Caboose and Sheila.
Dear Lord, it is.
Why
Yeah.
are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions?
You know, that's actually the smartest thing he said throughout the entire series.
They make a callback to it when they get in a warthog. Why are there 4 pedals if there are 6 directions?
Okay, see that's Caboose. You know, the pedal the original line was like, that's an actual question that you would ask. We
Okay,
hope that you would like to take this time to enjoy your wiener. I know I will.
Okay, now going around the Skype window. Bucky.
Basically, when I was first, can you hear me?
Yes.
Just making
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Basically, when I was just first invited to play this game, I was like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" And I decided,
Magikarp.
I asked-
Sorry.
well, first I wanted to play a Magikarp, and Eli vetoed that very hard.
Okay, first I wanted to play Omanite.
Yeah, and I also wanted to play an Ammonite named Felix, but
But that also got vetoed.
that was
That was
also
also that was
vetoed.
immediately vetoed.
Yes,
I
that
can't
was
think why.
hardcore veto. So then I basically asked, okay, well, what are the strengths and weaknesses of the party? What could we use? And Eli suggested grass type, and I was like, okay, well, I want a dual type, so what's another type that we could use? And he said dark type would help, so I was like, grass, dark, Nuzleaf, or Shiftry. And so I made a little C dot, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna make him non-combat. I'm gonna make him really shy and a precious baby acorn, and just make him, more of a bookworm, naive sort of kid rather than a fighting sort of Pokemon.
And he is wonderful.
He is the sweetest baby acorn,
Yes.
even though he stopped being an acorn.
Okay. Now, continuing around the Skype. Hatter.
Well, I play Pokemon Showdown quite often. Eli knows this. And one of my Pokemon on there is a Trevenant because I make him an infinite life build, which is actually how I built Crean. So that unless you one-shot me, you never kill him. And so I using that as a base and started trying to build up an idea of like what he was, and I really wanted to bring in the fact that this is like an apocalypse setting into his backstory.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think his backstory's ever come up in game.
Nope.
So
Neither has Rio's.
Nobody's
Yeah.
has.
no one's has.
Except
I
Stubbs came up once or twice.
So I tried implementing that, but I find out that most of my characters end up starting off as one thing, and as I play them, they become something else because I just feel like they would do something or not do something that I once thought they might. And that's kind of how Crean's made now. Like, before, he would never buy a shotgun and intimidate people, but now, I feel like that is what he would do.
He's seen some shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to. Oh, Jesus, sorry.
Damn it, Eli! Did you eat a boot?
Damn it, it's the fuzz.
Nope. But I'm just going to pause this. I'm really happy about this, and I'm glad I get to hear it. But I just wanted to pause to say thank you all for playing with me, and thank you very much, Dally, for streaming
Thanks,
before I
Eli.
Zark again.
And thank you, Eli, for DMing.
Now get the
for
fuck
us.
out of my house.
Okay.
What house? I'm homeless.
You're in a building. It's not yours.
Also, because I
but
like trees.
Well,
Get out of my homeless shelter.
get out of my personal space.
Get out of my house. I am out of your house.
Okay, so now there's
I am your house.
2 of us left.
I am Groot.
Dally, do you want to go or should I?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, Rio, basically, when I was playing Gen 4, Lucario was one of the Pokemon that I really liked, and then Smash Bros. Came around and I mained him for a while.
King Lucario's ultimate laser beam of death.
Oh god, was that fun.
The laser of fuck your shit.
The laser of fuck your shit. I found that great, and then I found that even better when I realized I could move it.
Yes. Okay, that's really all there is to the creation of Rio. Dally?
Pretty much the same as my answer.
With Letty,
How did you create the heart-meltingly adorable Letty?
Turned Dally into a Diglett. That's how that happened.
Yep.
It's basically when we were talking about being different Pokemon, I just decided I was a Diglett and then just said nothing but dig. And when we actually... and I was like, yeah, I like this. This is fun. I'm a Diglett. And then when we started the campaign, it's gone now because the first session didn't record, but for the first 5 minutes, I refused to say anything but dig. And
I remember that.
I actually,
Oh my God,
I was
I
kind
think
of, I wanted some kind of verbal tick, So that, I mean, if I couldn't say dig all the time, I wanted to say something else all the time, so I started adding let to the end of random words.
I think I was there for the first session because I vaguely remember that.
Mm,
That was fun.
Yeah.
Aw, Kona says Dally is the human manifestation of adorable.
Oh, thank
yes.
you. By
Well,
the way, I
dirt.
noticed that someone, I think it was Chrono, dubbed the ship Gablet, and
Gablet.
yeah.
I approve.
I approve. I approve the ship name.
I approve of it.
Gablet. For
Gablet.
the record, all of Dally's characters are awesome.
Oh,
Yes.
And adorable.
thank you.
Well,
Well,
Fendy's
Summer's more badass than adorable.
Yeah, Fendy's more badass than adorable.
She's badass adorable.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
mutually exclusive.
True.
Eli, how fail do I fail?
How, what the fuck?
How hard does boobs fail?
In what
What are we
context do
failing
boobs
at?
fail?
Looking for people.
Oh,
Got a
is this
one.
the thing you were doing, casting the shadow over everything so you could see the lights?
Yep.
Ah, yeah. Eli, were you there for that, or were you
Oh.
Zarged?
That is insanely clever. I think I was Zarged, but
Yeah,
shit,
the
that's
creating
really clever.
creating a black sky.
Making a black sky so you can see the lights better.
Skybrew and Ellen are insanely clever.
And roll credits.
But if you look at
Don't let me forget that next session because I want to pick up on that. But
if you look at
If you-
roles,
we don't have time this time. But
Got a 1.
yeah,
oh,
looking for flashes. 1.
despite your insanely clever idea, and this makes me pissed off to say, you don't see Jack Diddley fuck.
Nope.
However,
For
next
now.
week is another session, and also Ellen did have this really, really clever idea that should count towards some of a bonus, so maybe she could re-roll it next week.
Or maybe someone else could look.
Yeah,
So-
that too!
Hang on.
Nah,
We'll
We'll do it. We'll
that
do it next week, though. We've kind of
Yeah.
finished up for today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So next
I
week
do
we're looking for Ratcher and also looking for the criminal scum, and also visiting a giblet.
Stop right there, criminal
Yep.
scum.
I
Your
mean
move.
Gibble.
You
I'm
not
sorry.
violated the
Uh,
law.
Your
you,
move.
You say Ratcher and Criminal Scum as though they're mutually exclusive.
We're looking for
Ratcher and a
criminal
different criminal
scum.
scum.
Okay, there you go.
I had an idea which is slightly terrifying. Because
Oh, yeah?
any Pokemon can become a Glaciite, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All of the
Glaciite asses.
no, that is terrifying, but I didn't think of that. But all the water Pokemon that have half a lick of sense have left. So most of the things left in the ocean are nothing but Glaciite water Pokemon.
good to know.
I
Oh.
neither
Oh.
confirm nor deny.
That.
I was thinking like, that wouldn't be too tough. Oh shit, no, there's a lot of water Pokemon.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Including Ekans.
Let's not start that
A26,
bullshit
the
again.
water Pokemon
Wait,
still don't
wait.
know I'm not one of them.
If
I
somehow,
suspect nothing.
because we've avoided like Glacieyes almost this entire game, if somehow we come across Glacieyes underwater, can there please be like a single Ekans among them, just like, randomly?
Please.
I certainly won't rule it out.
I'm sure
Doesn't-
we've brought
doesn't
this
even
up
have to be
before. It's like,
glassy
can there
eyes.
be an Ekans who is just completely certain that they're a water type?
Oh, I want to play a character like that. That's right. I wanted to play Ekans that was like, no, I have a water type.
I am a water snake.
You can next game.
Yes.
But for the record, did you guys have fun this session?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A
I
lot.
mean,
I
you
had
know,
lots of fun.
after
No,
I
the
came
session
in an
sucked
hour
and it was
late
horrible.
because I slept.
I'm annoyed with the whole. I had bad feeling about the voices in the head, and I was proven right.
See,
But that's
normally,
just
my
how it goes.
normally my characters, when they were hearing voices in their head, would be going pretty much the same thing. Oh shit, this is a bad thing. But no, Yui has grown up with a sarcophagus and a spiritome. This is normal for him.
He also has telepathy.
And
I got-
telepathy and feeling the emotions of everybody around him at a
It would be
10-foot
weird if you
radius.
didn't hear voices in your head.
If I didn't hear voices if Yui didn't hear voices in his head, if it was completely silent, I think he would probably go insane.
I
I would imagine for Yui that'd become like whenever Skype goes quiet right before disconnect.
Just dead silence.
Hey, Hatter, what were you trying to say?
I was just saying that I gotta flick a mob boss in the ass until he bounces around the room. I'm happy.
1,000 years of death.
1,000
mob
years of pain.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a
1,000
pain.
years in the dungeon.
1,000,000 years dungeon.
It was funny in the chat. Like I can't remember who it was, but they kept bringing up I was like, kid, I am old enough to be your ancestor, and this is like back and forth between the mob boss and Queen.
Oh, Vinny will be back, trust me.
Excellent.
Oh, well, my shotgun. By the way, idea. I had an idea.
Yeah.
If we somehow, who was the person that made the swords? I can't remember her name.
Bunting.
Yeah, if we can somehow get them to make the shotgun shells that I have, except have them do elemental damage.
I wouldn't rule it out.
So I was like, oh, you're a fire type? Cool. Water shell.
Shotgun.
Just
Shotgun.
imagine
Shotgun,
a
damn it.
revolver setup like that.
You get a shotgun, and you get a shotgun.
I'm just picturing your shotgun firing water balloons now.
Good.
So you're trying to do the hardware version of cast form?
It shoots taser rounds.
To be fair, I already
incendiary rounds.
established that the point of weapons was to change the type of your base move.
Yeah, which is cool because now I'm effective against ice, but I'm still not effective against fire. So I need to figure that one
Need
out.
to get some incendiary rounds.
No, that would
And water
be
balloons.
not- yeah.
And taser rounds.
Something like that, yeah.
I still need to get my swords.
I really appreciate y'all playing with me. I had a lot of fun.
I get my
Okay.
sword for you, Danny.
I'm glad
I
you
want to
managed
use
to
my sword.
overcome the Zarg long enough.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yo.
go hang out with Jordan.
Okay. Y'all can all log off once you're ready.
Yep, I'm
Any
gonna
other
go
questions
ahead.
for us before we drop off?
What?
I'm just asking the chat. Any other questions for this week?
Actually, can you save questions for last week? I would actually quite like to head off
Sure.
to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a
Let
build up.
Dolly go and sleep.
Have a build up of questions. We'll answer them next week.
I'm
I
gonna.
might
Right,
be
how-
able to make a Google Doc for that. Yeah.
I
bit.
think they can probably remember
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make-
write
we'll
it
make
down
it-
themselves. It's
Make a Google Doc so we can fact you.
Anyway,
Bye.
yeah.
Stream.
Thanks very much, streamies, and good night.